Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Will Reichard has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Track 40.
Straight to the air they go. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready?
And throw here on first. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Set hut. Blue pen black. Black ultra. Grill green. Flight set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
The Saints, first down. First and
Six.
goal
Mega.
at the 8-yard
52
line.
blue. Green jack. Blaster. Six. Hut hut.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Falcons, nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. A nice run here past the 35. Down the sideline past the 40. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. He can do his game big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons.
Will Reichard to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Red. Cycle. 40. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yellow. Claws red. Ready.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow. Black ultra. 50. Green. Real green. Set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Penix here from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Quincy Riley up to make that stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Cowboy 80.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, it's Penix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Trying for it with Penix. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
19, Tiger, not Bronco 80.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60.
Penix working from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Blaster. 6. Steel. Black. Set. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints first down.
18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Down. 30. Green Jack.
Throwing from the gun here. Dumps it off to his running back. First down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Let's go now. 50. Green. Right to middle. 6. Left. Black. Ultra. Red. Cycle. Set.
Pass play now. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Smash. Here we go. Set. 10 black. Ready.
Third and long for him here. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a new set of... for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on, set. Ready.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He salted just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix now to throw. Completed over the middle. 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Drill green, white, blue striker.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Yellow. Six, mega.
Running back motions right.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Red, yellow, blue, 32.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Blue. 60 red.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Saints first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Quick throw to the left is complete. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Black shot. Field 33. Yellow. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneers.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Nice drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Penix to throw. Finding Flowers. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. Zay Flowers. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. Plastic, 6, yellow, 22, black, red.
Airing it out to start this drive. Olave with the catch. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Ready up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
The Saints, first
Here we
down.
go. Here we go.
Again,
White.
1st down, Saints.
They're going to try and throw it here. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go, set. Blue struck, black, 95. Set.
Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no regret.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 by 6.
Penix here from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Striker, 3, 6, mega. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds him over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
31. Falcons 28.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Garoppolo 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Let's go.
On first down, here's Penix. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Eagles.
Second and 10, connects to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down.
19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To throw here on first down. Catch made by all. And this one does not go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another one here to London. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
18 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut.
Penix on first down. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Help reset those chains.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And again, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to Flowers they go. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, right.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Right, 95.
Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Robinson up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a lead just before the end of the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 42, Saints 38. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, 6, blaster, yellow, 43, blue striker. Black shot, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
All the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, set. Right, what, black 40.
Pass play coming here. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. He gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Saints, 1st down. A gain of 37 yards. And the Saints
Still sticking with the passing game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
45. Falcons 42.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. This one's going to hit the... Back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Still at the 38. It's second and 10. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Rip, check, smash. Check, smash. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Penix facing a third and long. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Penix now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
18 card, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're on the draw with Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Penix here from the gun. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Saints 45. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52, ready. Yep, smash, red, slide, blue, cluster, 6. Set, huh?
They'll come out throwing. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th-quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Falcons 49.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's keep up. Switch, go. Cougar 19.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hold it ready.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Tag. Viking 18. Scoop.
To the air with Penix. They look underneath here. Robinson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by only 3. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19 right. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Bronco.
Back to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Saints make the play that should have won them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They pitch it out to him here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Throws caught. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Smash, red, fuse, yellow, black 40. Set.
Looking to throw. Brought in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Rocco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This play goes for 36. And that's a Falcon first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Riggs. Riggs. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Switch. Buffalo 18. I got him. Take off me.
He'll look to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left.
Got it. Ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Warriors. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
To throw. field, and he finds London. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
It's a gain of 20.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.